something kind of embarrassing happened to me. If you want to skip to that part, I'll put a little bookmark in the description and you can just jump ahead, but, I'm gonna tell you the long version. Yeah, welcome to Mariko's Midnight Musings. Hey! So, because I don't see a psychiatrist or a psychologist at the moment, I I was supposed to be seeing my doctor, my GP, a lot more often. I think I was seeing her every week for a while. But then uni got kind of busy and yeah, I stopped going for a bit. I mean, I don't know how helpful it was, really, but she's keeping an eye on me and she knows me, she's known me for longer than any of those guys anyway, so yeah, she knows what to look for, and I guess it was just keeping tabs on me to make sure nothing crazy happens. Yeah, and, sort of doing basic psychology with me, I guess. Anyway, so, I, yeah, stopped going for a bit. Was just way too busy. But, the medical center, every now and then they send out reminders about different things that you gotta do. So when I need my mental health plan reviewed, they'll send me a thing about that. But this time they sent me one about getting a breast check, which I wasn't really expecting to get, but okay, I guess that's something I should do. I mean, I do have a family history. A couple people have had breast cancer on my dad's side. So yeah, I should get it checked out. I mean, health or whatever. To be honest, though, if they ever found a problem, I'd probably just be like, you know what, cut them off. I don't need them. I didn't need them when I was a kid. I don't need them now. I'm not going to have kids of my own. But yeah, anyway, so I went in and I actually made a longer appointment because it had been so long, and I was like, okay, I know I'm going to have to talk about the depression stuff. And I'd also been keeping a list of health problems that I'd been noticing. But yeah, the breast check was the main thing. It's just when I turned up, it turned out actually the reminder, they had some computer problem and everyone got a breast check reminder, including the boys, which is kind of amusing. So that was actually my first breast check. It wasn't awkward or anything. I mean, it's just a lump of stuff. And she showed me what I'm supposed to be looking for, yeah, and where to check, and I was like, yeah, okay, I sort of get the idea. I mean, you learn that kind of stuff in school, so, but, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so after that, I was also telling her about other things that I've been noticing, and one of them is this, I don't know how well you can see it, but I've got this little thing on the side of my mouth. The only thing is, when I was actually seeing her, it wasn't there. It's this thing that comes and goes, right? And that's kind of annoying. But so what I usually do to manage it, because it gets kind of dry and cracked, is I'll just put some moisturizer on it, and after a few days it sort of flakes away and everything's back to normal again. But yeah, I was telling her about it, and she couldn't really see what it was, so she's like, oh, maybe it's like a fungus thing or whatever. Here, I'll write down a thing, go and take that to the pharmacy and, put it on 2 to 3 times a day, and that should help. So maybe a day or two after I'd seen her, it flared up again, and I'm like, oh, great, I better get that stuff. So I go up to the pharmacy, and when I showed it to the lady, she's like, and I said, yeah, it's for this thing on the side of my mouth, and she's going, this is what the cream is, and you'll see why that's embarrassing. Yeah, so this is one of those times in my life where I can be like, it's not what it looks like. Yeah. I'm putting vagina cream on my face. I mean, medical stuff, they'll be advertised with a particular use, but they do often have other uses. So, like, for a while, they got me government approval to go on an ADHD drug to try and use that to manage my depression. It's like off-label treatment or whatever. Didn't really work for me. I just felt really sick and couldn't keep taking it. So, so this cream apparently can be used on your face, but the chick who was originally serving me was kind of confused because I think she thought that I meant I was going to put it inside my mouth. And she's like, you don't want that, blah, 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 blah. But, I also had to leave them another script, and I went away while they were filling that and then came back. And when I came back, the actual pharmacist, like the guy who knows what he's doing, he talked to me and was like, yeah, what's this for? And blah, 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 blah. And I explained to him, it's just for this thing on my face, like on the outside of my face. And he's like, oh, yeah, so let's put this other one that the lady had suggested away and give you the actual one that your doctor said to get. Yeah, and so he's explaining, like, look, it says it's vagina cream, but you can use it there, it's fine, 2 to 3 times a day, it'll probably take a couple of weeks to clear up and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I actually think that my doctor explained this to me. I just probably zoned out because it was a long consultation and yeah. But yeah, paying for vagina cream and then, sort of awkwardly shoving it into my bag. So, yeah, that, awkward. But so I've been putting it on and, I haven't really seen any change yet, so I don't even actually know if this is what I'm supposed to be using for it. Like, it might not be a fungus or whatever. And it'll be kind of annoying if that's not what I'm supposed to be using on it. Because, yeah, it came in this box, and inside the box were instructions and rather graphic drawings of how you're actually meant to use it if you have the, original problem that it's intended for, and it comes with a reusable applicator. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I don't have that problem. Cause I think it's got this kind of extendable thing, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't really want to be playing with that. But anyway, my squirmy awkwardness aside, yeah, I've been popping it on, but originally I was just kind of like putting heaps on because I don't know how much I'm supposed to use, and so it was kind of spreading around here, but I don't think you can notice it in this, but I was starting to get this sort of moon shape of red around the edges, so I'm a bit worried that it's actually, not good for my skin. I mean, it's sort of went it was a bit more red earlier today, so I started just trying to put it only on the spot where it's a problem. So yeah, I hope it's not something that my skin is allergic to or, like sensitive to or whatever. Because it kind of reminds me of the mouth ulcer stuff that destroyed my mouth, a few months back. Where like on the actual problem it's fine, but around the edges it starts burning and then just makes everything worse. So hopefully that's not what's happening here, but in a few days, if it doesn't settle down, or if the redness on the outside where it was healthy, if that gets worse, I think I'll just go back to the doctor and be like, yeah, I don't think vagina cream is what I want to put on my face. Anyway, I think that's all for tonight. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm supposed to do the whole, like the video and comment. I mean, I guess if anything embarrassing like that has happened to you, we can all have a little together. I guess you could, I don't know, maybe don't share this with all your friends. Oh, the subscribe thing is the other thing I'm supposed to say. And if you like notifications, click the bell. Is that... Anyway, bye, I'm going to bed.